the next morning. That rain, the storms weren't like real severe, not like I thought they would be, but it's cold. It did bring in the dogs. It brought in some cold weather. I'm gonna get back in there and work on the greenhouse floor. I just wanted to come out here and check the garden, make sure nothing blew over. I already saw out of the corner of my eye my amaranth blew over again. That damn thing. Ooh, that wind is cold. It's my first time wearing a jacket this season. Yeah, everything looks fine. The fella rolling in the wet. That's nice. Okay. All the stuff I planted yesterday looks good. Glad I got those seeds in the ground before the rain. All right, well, everything is definitely watered in. So, looks great. It is really cold. I think the high today is only going to be like 52 or 54, something. It's cold. All the panels appear to still be in the greenhouse. So that's good because it's really windy. Really windy. All right, let's look in here. Ooh, we did get a lot of rain. Oh, wow. Look at that. We got enough rain to fill this bowl with water. Yeah. That's actually a lot of rain. Well, good deal. We needed it. Yeah, my bird bath is full. Oh, I thought the amaranth was on the ground. It's out there. I guess I secured it better this time. All right, well, let me get to work. And I will come back to you, I guess, a little bit later. I kind of just want to get this floor done. I think I've kind of showed you what I'm doing. I was wanting to do maybe a time lapse. Holy cow, look at all that water. That is deep. That's how much water we got. Holy shnikes. Anyway, I was hoping to do a time lapse of me laying the whole floor. That's not going to happen. Nope. Anyway, I'm still adjusting the tiles here, and they're not going to be level. And that's fine. It's cool. Just doing what I can do. All right, guys. Well, I'll come back to you in a few hours. Okay, bye. Y'all, it's been about 2 hours, and I've torn it up. I'm redoing it. Just because I know my husband's going to give me crap if these lines aren't lined up. The way I know that they should be. Okay. Plus, I want to add some more now that I can see more of the floor where I laid down the decomposed granite. I can see where it kind of dips in the middle, and there's some like low spots and high spots. And I'm going to put some more in here and tamp it real good and try to get it a little more level. That first row, and really all the rows were a little wonky, and I was grabbing handfuls and throwing it under, and I really wanted a little more stable than that. So that's an update. I'm starting over at 10 o'clock on a Sunday. I've had 4 days, really. Anyway, it's fine. It's pretty. I just love the way that looks behind me. Anyway, all right, I'll come back. All right, guys, it is after 3 o'clock. The home stretch. I mean, we're so close. I brought in some more dirt. I brought in some more decomposed granite. Let me get it all tamped down. We're halfway there, a little more than halfway there. Let's see how quickly we can get these freaking things to the end. I'm tired. My back hurts. My back is killing me. Okay, from tamping, bending, lifting bricks. And I gotta go to work tomorrow. Anyway. Okay, I love it. I love it. Y'all, I'm worried I don't have enough brick. I thought I only needed like 140 or something. So I got 168. I'm gonna go grab what's on the driveway. Ooh, I think that will do it. I gotta go grab those, but it's getting too dark. I'm real sad about this. I've been out here. I'm gonna assume almost 8 hours, and I couldn't even get it done. Things take too long to do. Anyway, that's 2 days. 2 days worth of work. I will grab the bricks off the driveway maybe. You know what? I'm just gonna say maybe later this week. It might be next weekend. Who knows? But it's a good start. Okay. Maybe next time you see me, it'll be done. Real disappointing. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. And thank you guys for watching. All right, y'all. So we're going to try to finish up this greenhouse today by attempting to cut some of these stones. I used the flat plastic ones that I got from Drell. Bella, stop digging. Stop. These here. And they worked okay to cover up the holes, but what I'm worried about is, you know, big brown wolf spiders are going to crawl up under those holes and think that I made them a perfect little house. I don't know what that dark spot is on my lip. Anyway. Oh, I'm in a mood today. And I want to know what that is on my lip. Anyway. We're going to attempt to cut some stones with a grinder. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure and draw with a pencil a line on each stone, on the underside of the stone, not on the top side, on the underside. And my husband's gonna bring the extension cord over here with the grinder and cut them, or try to cut them, or at least get a good score on them, and then we have a chisel and a hammer to break off the cut piece. So we're gonna try, okay? That way maybe it'll look a little more professionally finished, because I did the best I could. Now I need him to come in and help me cut. So all right, guys, well, we're going to do that, and I'll come back to you and let you know how it went, because, you know, Mr. Smith did not want to be on camera, so, okay. Okay, so, scoring it and bang it with a hammer, it's not a clean break, okay? It's not a clean break at all, but, and I am not a perfectionist, I don't care, but this one here, so it didn't break that even, but it's gonna work, and we're gonna make it work, okay? So let's try to put it in place. Oh no, this is the one. This was the small one. Yeah, perfect. But see how, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It may fit somewhere else. All right, Mr. Smith is taking a break because he does have a very bad back, and it's been a lot of bending and stuff, doing all that grinding with the grinder. So I want to go bring in the rest of the furniture because you know me. I need to bring in the furniture even though it's not ready. So I'm going to go get the furniture out of the man cave. It's just our old lawn furniture that we've had, probably 12, 13 years. When did we get that? 2011 or 12. We got the blue patio furniture. So it's old and animals have chewed on it over the years, and squirrels and stuff. But I'm not buying new furniture for this project. This is just going to be whatever I have and whatever I've been given, and that's what's going in here. So let me go get the couch. I have some side tables and things that I got from my old job when we moved offices and renovated and got all new stuff. I'm like, I am taking all those side tables. Those are mine now. Okay, have all those. So let me grab the wagon and we'll just go over to the man cave and load up things and start bringing them over here. Husband's he's gonna be pissed when he comes out. He'll be like, what are you doing? I'm decorating. I don't care if we still have stones to place. I'm decorating, okay, because I want to, and I will, and I'm gonna. So all we have left to do is a few more stones in the front, and then all of the little tiny ones that have to be cut for the sides. But it's looking really good, and I'm glad that we figured out a way to kind of make it work. I mean, half the stones are cracked and busted, and they didn't break cleanly, and it looks a hot mess, but I don't care. Okay, this is my greenhouse. This is my little cobbled together thing that we did ourselves, and I love it. Okay, and I'm about to decorate it right now, and I really want to get a chandelier. Okay, that could happen. It's gonna have to wait till I get a bonus or something, but just something small and cute, just like maybe like something that's solar powered, just a little something for me. Okay, all right, I'm going to get furniture now. Okay, bye. So this porch is a bit of a mess, but I'm thinking after I'm done moving all the things I want to move today, it'll pretty much be empty. So that's good. Looks like some of my tables have gotten pretty darn rusty. No, these used to be pretty. I left them outside for 2-3 years. This one's still covered in water. Anyway, it happens. But I have this table here, pretty. I've got this slate table that's getting rusty. I know. It's the coffee table. And then the frame to the couch is right there. And then I think I'm going to take this rack and put that in there. This is a plastic one. I'm real concerned, though, about what is living. What is that? Is that like a spider nest or something? I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig that out before I move it. But anyway, I'll take that rack and put it in there. And that's where I can put some seedlings and things. Plants, like a plant shelf. Until my husband can build me the tables. He's gonna build me some tables with 2x4s. And put the hardware cloth on top. That way all the dirt and soil can fall through. So anyway, we'll see. But let me start loading tables and furniture. Actually, my wagon's tiny. So just a couple of things at a time. And we'll just make trips back and forth. And I will come back to you when I have everything over at the greenhouse. And we will strategically maybe place a few things in while Mr. Smith is resting. I mean, we'll take them back out when we're ready to do the stones. Okay, I'm just saying, take them back out. It's just going to be for a minute. I just have to eat this as some oxalis. Well, wood sorrel. Kind of looks like 4-leaf clover. But it's delicious. Tastes real lemony. Anyway, real quick. Wanted to show you the cushions for the couches. And I don't know if I'm going to leave the cushions in there overnight unless we hang the doors today. Because you know them squirrels. Oh, I haven't been in here in weeks and months. Anyway, here's the cushions. Isn't that pretty? That's going to look so pretty in the greenhouse. Why do my lights look crazy in here? Has an animal been in here? Oh, my lights are wonky doodle. I didn't do that. Anyway, we're about to use this space though because it's winter, it's December, and we're about to do our seed starting for peppers and tomatoes, and most of those are going to come out here. Yeah. If the heater will work. I know this unit here, it's an AC and an air conditioner, but it's been acting up. It does not want to act right, this thing, and I'm not replacing it. And I'm not, we had some AC guys out a few months back to fix the AC in the house that was freezing up and acting up. And we asked them to come look at this, and they're like, oh, we don't service those kind of units. You kind of just have to buy a new one. I'm like, whoa. No, that thing's like $700. No. No, sir. Anyway, this is a man cave, in case y'all new people. This is the little blue cottage behind the house. It's actually a bar. It's straight up a bar and staging area for my husband's fishing gear as he gets ready to go do some ocean fishing with his nephew or his uncle or somebody. Anyway, there are spiders everywhere. They have built webs. They've built huge webs along the floor because we don't come out here anymore. We used to party. Pretty hard, actually. And we don't do that anymore because we're getting older. We're in our 50s now. Tired. We're too tired. I just drink. I'm not even partying. I'm just drinking. Anyway. So, I don't even know if any of this stuff... It's been sitting here. I don't know how many summers. It's probably no good because it's hot. We don't leave the air on. Anyway, it's fine. This is not a man cave tour. We've already done those. I'm gonna take this though. I think I'm gonna take this and that little tiny broom out there, and those will now be the greenhouse broom and dustpan. Anyway, we had some good times in here. New Year's Eves, 4th of July, weddings. Our wedding reception was in here. We got married on the property, Mr. Smith and I, back in 2017. Good times. Good times. Anyway, the bar didn't look like that when we got married anyway. It barely had walls. I don't think it had walls. No, I think it was just covered with that Tyvek wrap paper. We didn't even have walls when we got married. Anyway, it's fine. All right, let me get all this stuff. Ugh, these cushions are filthy, but I will, I'll get the carpet cleaner with the upholstery attachment and clean them later. I just want to see them over there, okay? I just want to see them over there. It's going to look really pretty. Okay, I'll come back to you. All right, everything is absolute filth. It's filthy, rusty, dirty, sticky, moldy filth, okay? We're gonna clean it up later. Okay, later. I have a carpet that I wanna bring out here. It's been on the back porch. It smells terrible. Smells musty and kind of stanky. I might shampoo it, I might not, because I don't care right now. I just want to see it in there. Anyway, it is probably 2 or 3 on a Saturday. And honestly, I need to go eat something. And I may or may not come back out. It's a Saturday. So we may come back out tomorrow. Mr. Smith, I don't think has any intentions of coming back out today. He's done. He's playing his video game. Okay. And he's got his headphones on. So he's serious. He's serious. So, I think we're probably done for today. There's nothing that I want to do in the garden. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I want to finish this greenhouse. And then I want to edit some more video. So, Pickles is on the little couch. He's so cute. I have a feeling Pickles is going to be spending a lot of time in that greenhouse. Even when I'm out here in the garden, he's going to be on a couch somewhere. He's such a... I want to say pillow princess, but I think that's not a good, or you know, that's provocative. But it's what he is. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside and make me a potato and egg breakfast burrito, even though it's after 3, I think. But it sounds delicious, and I want one, so I'm gonna go do that. All right, guys. Well, this is probably all you're gonna see from me today. So I don't know if it's the end of this video or if it's just the end of today. So we will see you again later. Okay, bye. Good morning, guys. All right, so after that plane passes, taking a long time. All right, good morning, guys. So in today's video, I want to do kind of a soft launch of the greenhouse. It's not done. The inside's not done. The furniture's filth, okay? And the floor's not quite finished, okay? But we're gonna freeze in a couple of days, and I need to move a bunch of plants in there. So I wanted to show you what it looked like before I crowd it with a bunch of pots and kind of junk it up a bit, because you know me. Anyway, I want to show when it looks semi-pretty. Just know the couches and chairs are filth. I need to take the cushions up to the house and use the upholstery cleaner on them. That's fine. I just want to prep you with that. Okay. It's kind of a soft launch. It's a soft launch of the greenhouse. I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy of the work I did on the floor. I did most of that myself. My husband, you may have already seen, has been cutting the stones for me. We still have about 12 more to cut and put in place. But it's just along the edges. The center, most of it's done, so I can move in pots and things, you know, so things don't die. But anyway, all right, let me quit yapping and let's get into it. Let me quit being weird. Here we go. I know. So there it is. There it is. A lot of the stones as we were cutting them were cracking and breaking in all kinds of ways, and that's fine. It's along the edges, and I have a plan to kind of camouflage that. So the back, that back clear spot there, that's going to be possibly a horseshoe shape of tables with the hardware cloth on top. Or I may decide to move the furniture to the back and have tables along each side here in the front. That way the center, it's easier to move pots in and out and I don't have to move that coffee table. Decisions that don't have to be made right now because we're not building the tables right now. But I do need to move pots in for this freeze. Probably maybe the 2 bananas, you know, the bird of paradise. I'm not sure about peppers and tomatoes yet, or if because those are mostly in grow bags. I just don't want to move my whole new garden in here. That's not something I'm interested in doing. I'm not moving the citrus. They'll be fine. I think we're supposed to get down possibly to 28. My phone says 31, but the weather guy on TV says 28. So between 28 and 31, we don't know. And it's only going to be for 3 or 4 hours. So I think it'll be fine. I think, anyway. So as you can see, the couch is filth, absolute filth. It was on our back porch of the house for a while, and it was just a dog couch basically. So anyway, I will get that cleaned up, but I think it's a pretty color. It's a pretty robin's egg blue. The table came with the set. That slate top came with the set. A couple other tables I got from my last job. So we'll see how much decor I put in here. This is kind of gonna be a working greenhouse. I'll be doing my ceilings in here. I'll also have some ornamental pretty things around, hanging plants and things, so that I can sit in here, have my glass of wine, and just enjoy the ambiance. So we shall see if I move the furniture to the back and just have to come through the working area to get to the seating area, or if I keep that like that and then just move the table as needed to bring all the pots and stuff to the back. I don't know. You know how I am with decisions. Analysis paralysis. I don't know. But I do believe the vibe in here. The vibe, I am down with this vibe. I am very happy with the color that I chose of stone. It really brightens it up. It lightens it up in here. The furniture pops. I mean, the plants pop. I know. I can look out the doors and see my garden. I know. Soon, when you look out those doors, there'll be a beautiful pathway to the potager and just thick, wide borders of cottage flowers, which I need to get those seeds started. It is so hot today, actually. It's 70 degrees, and I think it's not even 10 in the morning, and we're at 70 degrees. It's so hot today. But we're gonna have the freeze coming up. But I lost my train of thought completely. I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna sit in here for hours and hours, even in the winter. Drinking my wine. Just enjoying it. This almost took a year. I think the greenhouse arrived in boxes in February. It is now December 12th. I know. It took a minute. Okay. But you know, we're both older and tired, and I work a lot, so pickles. The dogs are allowed on the furniture. We're not those people. You can probably tell. But I do need to clean. I'm not sitting on that till I clean it. I'm not gonna. I'll sit on the chairs. So, anyway.